The atmosphere in camp in 2002 ahead of the grand final was pretty good. We'd obviously won it 2 out of the 3 previous years, 99, 2000. We knew we had an outstanding team, but also knew we were up against a real good Bradford side. Did them winning the Man of Steel have an effect on me in the grand final? I don't think so. Obviously it was the second year running that I'd won it. Personal accolades are nice, but obviously it doesn't do your confidence any harm going into the grand final. The number of drop goal attempts in the game, I think from both ends. Obviously it was that tight a game, and eventually it come down to a win with a drop goal off Sean Long. I think I had a pop. I think Tommy Martin had a pop. Obviously Paul Deacon from Bradford. You expect that in them games, and it was always going to be a tight game. We knew that, from previous games against Bradford, that it could come down to a drop goal. And so we had a few people who could kick them as well, and I did a lot of them in that season. So I think I was probably a bit of a foil on the right hand side, and the ball went to Longy, and he obviously. He's kicked some big drop goals in his time, and certainly that was one of them. And then obviously from the kick-off after Longy's drop goal was the infamous Chris Joynt. I'm not going to say voluntary tackle. I'm going to say slip. He slipped. I've had a good crack with the lads, the likes of Gilly and Ballou and all that after the game, since, and they always talk about the voluntary tackle. They should have had a penalty, and Deeks would have obviously had a good chance of winning the game, but he slipped. He got back up. Play on. Yeah, it's since been mentioned as probably one of the, if not the best grand final 2002. I think it was just the rivalry between the teams. I think the amount of quality players as well on show from both sides. Obviously, made it what it was, and it was always going to be a tight game between two good sides, and eventually come down to a last-minute drop goal. So I can see why it'd be regarded as one of the great grand finals.